Jay Leno loves motorcycles and cars equally, evident from his deep admiration for the motorcycles showcased on his show. Many of these bikes are part of his large collection. Interestingly, Jay's first new vehicle was a Honda CBX motorcycle. Here are some rare vintage motorcycles from Jay Leno's Garage that we would love to ride. They may not be the fastest or safest, but they hold significant historical value. Number 10. 1929 Scott Flying Squirrel. Jay Leno's collection boasts a 1929 Scott Flying Squirrel, among the oldest vintage motorcycles he owns. This particular bike holds significance as a replica of the model ridden by Alfred Angus Scott, who achieved victory in the Isle of Man race. Despite its historical roots as a racing machine, this flying squirrel lacks lights typical of street-legal motorcycles. Nevertheless, Leno has managed to register it with a California license plate, allowing him to legally ride it on public roads. This illustrates the enduring appeal of the bike, proving its functionality even after nearly a century since its creation. One of the most intriguing features of the 1929 Scott Flying Squirrel is its unconventional cooling system. Unlike modern motorcycles that use water pumps to circulate coolant through the engine, this model employs a method known as thermosiphoning. Jay Leno himself explains that thermosiphoning works by utilizing the engine's heat to naturally move water through the system. As the engine warms up, the hot water rises, pushing colder water forward, which then passes through the radiator to dissipate heat before returning to continue the cycle. In terms of specifications, the 1929 Scott Flying Squirrel is equipped with a water-cooled, two-stroke twin-cylinder engine with a displacement of 596 cubic centimeters, which is approximately 36 to 37 cubic inches. Power is transmitted through a 3-speed transmission, delivering 28 horsepower. Despite its vintage status, this motorcycle could achieve speeds of up to 75 miles per hour, showcasing its performance capabilities even by today's standards. Number 9. 1922 Megola Touring. The 1922 Megola Touring motorcycle is a rare gem from the 1920s, originating from Germany, where only 2,000 units were ever manufactured. This scarcity contributes to its legendary status among vintage motorcycle enthusiasts. The production of the Megola was short-lived due to economic challenges like inflation, which forced its cessation after only a few years. Consequently, finding and restoring one today is considered a significant undertaking due to its age and rarity. Unlike typical motorcycles of its time, the Megola Touring stands out notably with its distinctive design and configuration. At the heart of this machine lies a 5-cylinder radial engine, a unique feature even by today's standards. This unconventional engine setup was a hallmark of the Megola brand, differing from the rotary engines found in its racing counterpart, the Megola racing motorcycle. Operational quirks add to the allure of the Megola Touring. For instance, the engine requires periodic hand pumping of gasoline directly into the cylinders, a manual process that underscores its vintage engineering. Despite these idiosyncrasies, the Megola Touring exudes a sense of luxury, particularly evident in its comfortable touring seat, a testament to its intended purpose of long-distance riding. In terms of performance, the Megola Touring boasts 14 horsepower generated from its 640 cubic centimeter displacement radial engine. Notably, it eschews traditional transmissions and neutral gears, reflecting the engineering choices of its era. This simplicity in design, while unconventional by modern standards, aligns with the mechanical ethos of early 20th century motorcycles. Celebrities and collectors alike, including notable figures like Jay Leno, appreciate the historical significance and visual appeal of the Megola Touring. Its rarity and unique engineering make it a coveted piece among vintage motorcycle enthusiasts, symbolizing an era where innovation and experimentation flourished in the motorcycle industry. Number 8. 1930 Opel Moto Club. The 1930 Opel Moto Club stands out with its distinctive red tires, marking it as a motorcycle that many may not have seen before. Even Jay Leno, with a vast knowledge of motorcycles, was taken aback upon encountering this rare piece. Opel, renowned later for its cars, ventured into motorcycle production before focusing solely on automobiles. During its prime, the 1930 Opel Moto Club earned the nickname Silver Redbird. It boasted a robust design with a single-cylinder engine, capable of producing 16 horsepower and occasionally 22 horsepower, depending on the model. With a displacement of 500 cubic centimeters, it offered riders a 3-speed transmission, enabling it to reach speeds of up to 65 miles per hour. Production of the Opel Moto Club spanned from 1928 to 1930, a relatively short period that contributed to its rarity today. Out of the 1,500 units originally manufactured, only a handful have survived the test of time. According to reports from restorers and enthusiasts, approximately 12 of these motorcycles are known to still exist, making each one a precious artifact in the realm of motorcycle history. The Opel Moto Club represents a significant era when Opel diversified its automotive offerings to include motorcycles, catering to the transport needs and recreational desires of its time. Its design, characterized by the striking red tires and sleek frame, reflect the innovative spirit of early 20th century engineering. Restoration efforts aimed at preserving these remaining models highlight their historical importance and cultural significance. Number 7. 1955 Vincent Black Prince. In 1955, Vincent Motorcycles introduced the Vincent Black Prince, distinct from its famous counterpart, the Black Shadow. This motorcycle aimed to redefine luxury on two wheels, emphasizing comfort and sophistication over sheer speed. It boasted an exceptionally smooth ride, so much so that riders could confidently wear formal attire like a suit and tie without appearing disheveled upon arrival, a testament to its refined engineering and design. However, despite its allure and advanced features, the Vincent Black Prince faced a daunting challenge from the evolving automotive industry. The rise of small cars such as the Mini in the mid-20th century reshaped consumer preferences. These cars offered practicality and convenience at a competitive price point, which overshadowed the appeal of high-end motorcycles like the Vincent Black Prince. Moreover, the motorcycle's cost exceeded that of many cars at the time, placing it beyond the reach of the average consumer. Technically, the Vincent Black Prince shared its engine with the iconic Vincent Black Shadow, a 4-stroke, 50-degree overhead valve V-twin engine with a displacement of 998 cubic centimeters. This power plant delivered a robust 55 horsepower through a 4-speed transmission, propelling the bike to a claimed top speed of 120 miles per hour. The Black Prince, however, differentiated itself with aerodynamic cladding that enhanced its sleek appearance and contributed to its nickname as the two-wheeled Bentley. Despite its technological prowess and elegant design, the Vincent Black Prince struggled to maintain relevance in a rapidly changing market. The motorcycle industry, influenced by shifting consumer demands and technological advancements, gradually moved towards more economical and versatile transportation options. Consequently, production of the Vincent Black Prince ceased after a brief but memorable stint, leaving behind a legacy of luxury and engineering excellence. Number 6. 1966 Munch Mammoth. In 1966, Friedel Munch, a renowned motorcycle tuner from Germany, introduced the Munch Mammoth, a bike that quickly gained attention for its robust design and powerful performance. The Mammoth was not your average motorcycle of its time. It was considered somewhat overpowered due to its unique engine choice. Munch opted to install a 4-cylinder car engine, specifically sourced from the NSU 996 model. This engine, with a displacement of 996 cubic centimeters, was air-cooled and provided a substantial 55 horsepower. These specifications allowed the Mammoth to achieve a top speed of 115 miles per hour, making it one of the fastest production motorcycles of its era. What set the Munch Mammoth apart from its competitors were not just its speed, but also its engineering. The bike's frame and components were designed to handle the power and weight of the NSU engine, weighing in at 480 pounds. Despite its hefty build, the Mammoth was considered reliable, which was a significant achievement given its unconventional engine choice. In 1968, Munch further enhanced the Mammoth by integrating a larger engine, the 1,177cc NSU TTS car engine. This upgrade necessitated reinforcing the rear wheels to prevent breakage under the increased torque and power output. These modifications underscored Munch's commitment to pushing the boundaries of motorcycle design and performance. However, innovation and reliability do come at a cost. The Munch Mammoth was priced at a premium, reflecting its specialized engineering and high-performance capabilities. Despite its higher cost, the Mammoth found its niche among motorcycle enthusiasts who value speed, power, and the prestige of owning a technically advanced machine. Number 5. 1951 Classic Egley Vincent by Patrick Godet. Patrick Godet transformed a 1951 Vincent Black Shadow into a remarkable cafe racer known as the Egley Vincent. This motorcycle, rooted in the heritage of the legendary Vincent Black Shadow, has been praised by enthusiasts and critics alike for its exceptional design and performance. According to Jay Leno, a notable collector and reviewer, the Egley Vincent by Patrick Godet stands out as one of the most aesthetically pleasing cafe racers ever crafted. The foundation of this masterpiece lies in its frame, which was strengthened by Fritz Egley, a Swiss motorcycle racer renowned for his expertise in chassis design. Patrick Godet, however, undertook the final refinements and enhancements that define this particular model. His efforts included integrating a larger engine and upgrading the brake system to ensure optimal performance and safety, while still retaining the nostalgic charm cherished by Vincent aficionados. The heart of the Egley Vincent beats with a robust air-cooled twin-cylinder engine, configured in an open V-angle of 50 degrees, delivering a displacement of 1,300 cubic centimeters. This power plant generates an impressive 100 horsepower, making it a formidable presence on the road or track. The transmission features a 5-speed gearbox, complemented by a dry multi-disc clutch, enabling smooth and efficient power delivery through each gear. In terms of aesthetics, Patrick Godet successfully blended modern design principles with classic sensibilities. The result is a cafe racer that not only performs exceptionally well, but also evokes a sense of nostalgia and admiration for Vincent motorcycles of yesteryears. The Egley Vincent's design philosophy underscores a meticulous attention to detail, from its sleek lines to the carefully selected components that enhance both form and function. Number 4. 1971 Velocette Thruxton. In 1971, Jay Leno acquired a Velocette Thruxton motorcycle, a significant acquisition as it marked the end of an era for the renowned English motorcycle manufacturer Velocette. The company ceased operations in the early 1970s, but not before hastily assembling a final batch of approximately 50 motorcycles, one of which became Leno's prized Thruxton. The Velocette Thruxton was a highly regarded racing motorcycle with a storied history. Despite its 6-cylinder engine, which displaced 499 cubic centimeters, it was known for its impressive performance and reliability on the racetrack. In its day, the Thruxton was considered expensive due to its specialized design and capabilities. One of the most notable achievements attributed to the Velocette Thruxton is its endurance record. Leno proudly asserts that this model still holds its class record for maintaining an average speed of 100 miles per hour continuously for 24 hours. This endurance test underscored not only the robustness of the motorcycle, but also its engineering excellence. The engine of the 1971 Velocette Thruxton is air-cooled and features a single overhead camshaft configuration. It produces approximately 41 horsepower, which was quite formidable for its time, especially given the compact size and single-cylinder design. Power is transmitted to the rear wheel through a 4-speed gearbox, which was operated via a right-foot shift mechanism. The clutch utilizes a 3-plate dry configuration, enhancing durability and performance under demanding racing conditions. While the Velocette Thruxton gained acclaim for its racing pedigree, it's important to note its place in British motorcycle history along another iconic model, the Velocette Venom. Both motorcycles contributed significantly to Velocette's legacy, though the Thruxton's focus on racing prowess distinguished it among enthusiasts and collectors alike. Number 3. 1974 Norton John Player Special. In 1974, before Jay Leno made his debut on The Tonight Show, he scrounged together $3,000 to purchase a brand new 1974 Norton John Player Special motorcycle. Despite the financial strain, Leno believed the investment was worthwhile. The Norton John Player Special was renowned for its distinctive design and robust performance, which consistently attracted attention. Notably, this model, produced before September 1974, had its rear brake pedal positioned on the left and the gear shift lever on the right. This configuration differed from later standards mandated in the United States. The 1975 Norton 850 John Player Special boasted technical specifications that reflected its engineering prowess. Its engine was an air-cooled, 4-stroke parallel twin-cylinder design with push rods and 2 valves per cylinder. The total displacement of the engine was 828 cubic centimeters, delivering 50 horsepower for the standard model and 60 horsepower for the R model. Its transmission system consisted of a 4-speed gearbox, providing sufficient power and flexibility for various riding conditions. Leno's fondness for the 1974 Norton John Player Special stemmed not only from its mechanical capabilities, but also from its historical significance and unique character. The model's striking appearance, coupled with its performance capabilities, ensured it stood out in the motorcycle market of its time. For enthusiasts and collectors like Leno, who appreciated both the aesthetic appeal and the technical nuances of motorcycles, the Norton John Player Special represented a prized possession. Over the years, the Norton John Player Special has become a symbol of an era in motorcycle design and engineering. Number 2. 1975 Suzuki RE5. The 1975 Suzuki RE5 motorcycle, often remembered for its unconventional design and unique rotary engine, has garnered a mix of admiration and perplexity over the years. Praised by enthusiasts like Jay Leno for its remarkably smooth ride quality, the RE5 stands out among its peers from the mid-1970s era. At first glance, it resembles a typical cafe racer, a style popular during that period, yet its true innovation lies beneath the surface. What sets the Suzuki RE5 apart is its compact 498 cubic centimeter Wankel rotary engine. Unlike traditional motorcycle engines, which use pistons, the RE5 employs a rotary engine that operates with a single rotary housing. This design choice was bold and somewhat avant-garde for its time, aiming to provide a thrilling performance with its 62 horsepower and 55 pound-feet of torque. These figures were competitive for motorcycles of the era, promising a dynamic riding experience that was both exhilarating and smooth, thanks to the unique characteristics of the rotary engine. Despite its engineering merits, the Suzuki RE5 faced challenges in the market. The concept of a Wankel engine in a motorcycle was considered eccentric and unfamiliar to many American riders. This perception hindered its commercial success, as potential buyers hesitated due to concerns about reliability and maintenance of the unconventional engine type. Moreover, the distinctive sound emitted by the rotary engine, described as a unique engine drone, further polarized opinions about the RE5. While some appreciated its standout presence on the road, others found it unfamiliar and misunderstood. Number 1. 1918 Columbia Pope Motorcycle. Jay Leno presented a 1918 Columbia Pope motorcycle, a relic from a bygone era that showcased unique features uncommon among its contemporaries. This particular model, distinguished by its advanced design for its time, utilized a chain drive system instead of the more prevalent belt drives found in motorcycles of that era. Unlike modern motorcycles, which are built to stringent contemporary standards of safety and usability, the 1918 Columbia Pope reflects the simplicity and quirks typical of early 20th century engineering. One notable feature of the motorcycle was its braking mechanism. To engage the brakes, riders had to depress the foot-operated clutch fully on the left side. This design contrasts sharply with modern motorcycles, where brakes are typically controlled by separate levers or pedals, highlighting the evolutionary path of motorcycle technology over the past century. The 1918 Columbia Pope was powered by a 4-stroke V-twin engine, a configuration commonly seen in early motorcycles and automobiles of the time. Its engine had a displacement of 998 cubic centimeters, a measurement used to quantify the volume of the engine cylinders. This engine was paired with a 3-speed gearbox, indicating the number of gears available for shifting during operation. Unlike contemporary motorcycles that often feature shaft or belt-driven final drives, the 1918 Columbia Pope employed a chain for its final drive mechanism. Performance-wise, the motorcycle could achieve a top speed of 65.2 miles per hour, reflecting the capabilities of early 20th century motorcycles in terms of speed and power. This top speed, though modest by today's standards, was impressive for its time and would have provided an exhilarating experience for riders of the era. Jay Leno's Garage is a treasure trove of rare motorcycles, each with a unique story and design that captivates enthusiasts worldwide. Which of these rare bikes surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more exclusive automotive content.